Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we're back once again with our Stellaris Galaxy Divided mod, where I thought I'd do a bit of an update video for our game for the Sith. I've skipped it forward by a good 20 years or so at least, I think. Well, actually, no, not least. Just shy of about 19 years. As you can see, I've managed to get everything so that we've got our central area. It's all nice and built up. Our constructor ship is still got a little bit to go. He's still going around and, doing some stuff down here. I've also managed to set up a couple of colony worlds here just to try and, expand further into this. We've ran into the Mandalorians as well, which, if anyone can remember what we plan to do with them, I think you can all guess how that one's going to go. At the minute, unfortunately, they are superior to us. They have a superior fleet power, so we're going to have to deal with that in the episodes. Also, as well, we do seem to have a race up here, but for some reason, they're the Alpha Aliens, and for some reason, Alpha Aliens, and then when I go into my situation log, there is no investigate about the Alpha Aliens. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there. It's a little bit annoying, but you know what, we can deal with that. I'm sure there'll be some stuff that we can do. So here, what I've been trying to do, I've just been trying to basically just get my infrastructure all set up. We've got, these another science ship as well down here. Just sort some stuff out. Something actually I want to show off about the science ship. So I'll just jump into this with thing that I think is really nice about this mod. And I just want to show off again for anybody who has played the Star Wars: The Old Republic, the online game, as I keep coming back to it. But it is very appropriate because that is, if I remember rightly, that is the Imperial Agents ship that they get to travel around on. So there you go. There's another ship that they have managed to incorporate in, which is really nice. One thing that they haven't done, which I've noticed in the base game, which, I mean, it's not a problem that they haven't done it. I don't mind it. That the spaceports here, as you can see, this one here is actually now a level 2 spaceport. And it isn't looking any bigger than, where is it? Which one is it? I believe it's Thule. Yes, this one. This is a level 1 spaceport, or yes, it is still a level 1 spaceport. You'll notice it doesn't look any different. There is my fleet. I have expanded it a fair bit to try and get it to a decent size. It is a decent size, but it isn't an actual got any better ships. It's literally, it is just the base level ships at the minute. There is a slight problem in that the actual, get my words out there we go. So the ships themselves, they are taking quite a long time to actually produce any better ones and upgrade them. As you can see, these ones, we haven't even unlocked the upgrade fleet button, which is a bit of a shame. The reason being is, as we know from the original episode, because of having such a large thing, the time that it's taken to actually do any research is just ridiculous. It's taken a very long time to actually research anything. One thing I have noticed over here, the Force, you will notice, this would appear to be a new technology that they've actually added in, which is really, really cool. So here it unlocks Force Adept for the military, and as well you've got unique buildings of a library and a Force Academy. I think we'll be making use of that Force Academy, that's for sure. And I think I'm going to be going on to Korriban, I believe, if we have any space left. And yeah, we've got plenty of space. We've got some stuff that we don't really need. So I'm actually just going to upgrade that as well. We've got plenty enough resources, so I'm not going to be using these to do anything. We've got plenty enough minerals coming in, certainly at the minute. So I'm going to probably grab a couple of these and actually swap them around so that they're actually going to be our library and everything like that. This one doesn't really have very much research on it, so I'm probably not going to put the research booster one on there. If I can go to Drum and Cast, though, this one does have quite a lot. So what I may do is, in a later episode, I may sort of switch one of these around so that way it's actually doing something worthwhile. And going to boost up all of that, research that we've got on the planet. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's only 4, so it's not a massive amount, but still, an extra bit of research is never exactly a bad thing. Let's speed that up as well. So, at the minute, we're in a pretty good position. We still don't need any other sectors or anything, thanks to the increase in the controlled colony places. How is this one going? This is our other planet. It's still got 10 months until that one is actually set up. And that's another system surveyed. We are just trying to survey this system as well. What one is it doing? So, you know what? You are going to change this around a little bit. Okay, apparently you're not, because you've got I forgot I've got you a big thing set up. I probably should have gone into this and started off with La. It is thankfully part of the actual the Sith Empire, Although the sooner that we do get it into the Sith Empire fully and we have a colony on there, we can start expanding into this land, and then we can start looking at possibly trying to take these down. So slavery policy, so they do like us. Could we? We could grant them independence. We're not going to, though. Asked to be their vassals, demand vassalization, they would not accept because of populations, relative power, all that sort of stuff. So they are technically superior to us. They are wary of us as well. They've got closed borders, unidentified empires. They are guaranteed independence of them, non-aggression pacts, rivals. So we don't really know about anything too much of what's going on at the minute, which is a shame. Oh, they haven't gone over this way as well. They've gone down to the south for once. Well, not for once. I've only actually played through the Sith Empire once in the past. So we've got a lot of stuff going on at the minute and a lot of options for where we go. I think this fleet we are going to send over here because there was actually something going on here. I want to try and find some planets down here that I could actually expand into. Have a look at those anomalies. And you've managed to survey this one, so let's have a look at this planet, see how it goes. So 100% for the Sith, brilliant, and we've got a Sith colony ship. So you are going to colonize this moon. Not really a lot of options, but that's perfectly fine. So this is Arda Ia. I believe it should be correct. It's not La, because an L would be slightly different. So yep, you will colonize that. Again, I'm going through making sure I'm keeping all the planets as their correct names. So you're going to send him down here, and that will be another colony ship set up. So we're also, as well, we're just going to go to Spaceport. We're going to build up a colony ship of, again, some more Sith. These are dark side servants as well, so we want to try and keep them, which is great, and keep them expanding so that the Sith are sort of taking over pretty much all of the galaxy. We're also, as well, we are going to go to Thura and onto Thul's Spaceport. We are going to build up a colony here just because they've got Chiss, and having some of the Chiss is always a good thing because they can colonize ice planets and water planets and things like that, so they're a little bit better, which is what I've had to do over here. And actually, what's this? Magnetic reversal. That's fine. So it's what I've had to do here, because basically this planet is a tundra world, which is better for the Sith. Not for the Sith, sorry, the Sith are absolutely terrible at it, but it is better for the Chiss. Chiss 75%, whereas Sith and Imperials 55%, which is, not great in any sense of the word, really. Okay, and there's more construction. What's this? Inactive buildings. Oh, we can upgrade a load of buildings here. So, upgrade. 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 What can you do? You could upgrade that, but we don't really want you to, because, we don't need that at the minute. 4 months though until we have the Force, which is great. So, we're steadily getting there. We're steadily getting an understanding of the Force. The Force is a metaphysical, spiritual, blinding, and ubiquitous power that holds enormous importance for both the Jedi and the Sith monastic orders. Right, so there's something we're going to have to deal with. Oh, and these guys have arrived. Let's see how they do. They do seem to be dying quite a lot. We're having to, regularly replace this fleet because it isn't, these ships by themselves aren't very powerful. They're more sort of working on sheer numbers would be about the simplest way of doing it, and is unfortunately really the only way that they can do it, which is a shame. But there we go, they are managing, as you can see, they are taking a lot of damage. They've lost their 6 ships. They're probably going to lose another one. It wouldn't really surprise me. But the important thing is that they are managing to get somewhere. And there we go. So philosophers and scientists from across your worlds gathered to share in the mystical knowledge, discovering the Force. So let's see, what can you do? We have a couple of different options. Frontier Collective, resettlement cost, development speed, not really of any use. Hydroponics farms, energy siphoning. See, there's a couple of options, but not really anything massive that we want to go for. We're going to go for, I think, ecological. That's still going to take, 2.5 years near enough, so it's going to take a long time. And there you go. You can see this one. It's lost 6 ships. So we're having to do this pretty regularly, where it's a case of going from here, and then, are you trying to, you're not going to be able to. So, you know what you can do? You are going to finish off this survey. We're just going to keep an eye on this, and so you're going to survey the system here, and then you're going to jump over to survey this system, then this system, then this system, and then this system, and we're going to loop around those enemies. And then you are going to jump back to Drummond Cass. You're going to go here, and then once you're back there, we will get you to replenish your forces. New colony ship. Yay! Yay, all the new colony ships. Not that they're really of very much use at the minute. We are kind of, not really stuck, but, we're missing some actual places which we could expand to at the minute. So, that's pretty much where we are at the minute. We're going to continue expanding. I'm going to look at trying to grab some more planets in this area. If I could find some more in this, brilliant, and I happily would, but it would seem like we can't. Ideally, I would as well also like to, move across over to here, maybe try and grab this planet here. It is known about, Ruria, and let's have a look at it. So it's a yellow planet, so it's not brilliant. 55% is its best for any of them, so it's not really all that great. But, you know what, we might grab it anyway, just to try and sort of to cut off these alpha aliens. At least that would be the plan, certainly. You know what, that is exactly what we're going to do. So, you are going to, can you colonize this? Yes, you can. You're going to go through any, no, you're not going through any areas where there's going to be any enemies, so you should be okay to move to here, to colonize that planet, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So, what is it? Ruria I. So Ruria 3. And you're going to keep the name. So there we go. That should be another planet that we will be able to grab. And then once we've done that, we will then also as well have to go through and go, actually, we should be able on Thule. I think they do have Sith. So yes, so build a colony ship for Sith Darksiders to get that another one set up there, ready to go. So I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope you did enjoy the video. Do be sure to hit that subscribe button if you did. And I shall see you next time when we are back with another Let's Play for the Sith Empire.